Hello, traders. Welcome back to Your Nifty Guy. I hope all of you are doing well. Every day in the markets is a new test of discipline and preparation. Some traders come in chasing moves, but the one who succeed are those who come in with a plan. That's exactly what we do here. Break down the charts, identify the key levels, and prepare ourselves for the next day's trade. So we are not reacting, we are acting with clarity. If you find value in these daily breakdowns, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with fellow traders. It really helps the community grow. And don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments. I always enjoy reading your perspective on the market. All right, let's get straight into the analysis part. Now, as we had discussed day before yesterday for today's market, I was expecting a sideways market, and that is exactly what had happened. So, anybody who had watched the last video, I had clearly mentioned that since uh, Wednesday was a very good trending day on the upside, we can expect some sideways move or a little bit of contraction in volatility during Friday's trading session, and that is exactly what happened. Markets opened with a gap down. Now, above this, we were planning a long entry. Below this, we were planning a short entry. We were trapped in between a no trading zone throughout the entire day. And again, today was a no trading day for me. Now, I do not jump into random trades just because the market is acting out weird. This is the power of planning and then spending a lot of time on one single instrument, right? Now, I am not saying that like I said, markets were will be sideways. Markets are sideways. Now, markets could have been trending today as well, but then the probability of it being sideways is higher than the probability of it being trending. And that is what I had focused. And had it been trending, we were also prepared for that particular scenario. But then this is a clarity which comes in after you have spent years trading just one single instrument, that is your Nifty guys, trading only Nifty every single day. So yeah, that's about today. Again, very simple price action. Markets were moving in randomly. Again, no clear price action. Gave a breakout of the day's high around the end. Gave a pullback, come retest. Again moved up. So this could have been a entry for anybody who trades in it later part of the day. Now I do not enter into any fresh trades around post 230, 245. I usually avoid any fresh trades because I close all my positions on an intraday basis and I do not wish to carry forward any position. And in case if you take a trade later on in the day and neither your SL nor your target, nothing moves out, so you would be actually forced to close a trade midway. That is something which I do not like, and that is the reason I do not take any fresh entries post 230, 245. That is the time period around 230. If I get a good trade, very good high probable setup, that is somewhere I can still try, but post 245 it's a strict no for me. So again, the breakout did come eventually as per our plan, was a good scalping trade on the upside as well, but then as per my rules I did not take it. If you did take any trades today, let me know, or in case if you were also saved because of the sideways action which we were expecting, do let me know in the comments, right? uh for Monday, we don't need this. We don't need this. We'll start with the weekly time frame. So a week has closed, and we'll first start with the weekly time frame. This is a semi-annual pivot of Nifty. Again, another concept. Maybe for another video, it's been marked on my chart. Now, on a weekly time frame again of this entire fall, let us quickly see what levels are we at. Okay, so these will also coincide with the daily levels, right? So zero point 0.5 to 0.618 is around 25,000 to 25,100. That is what I believe would be the. Now, on the weekly again, the low, this particular low, which is extremely important and has been marked with a purple line as well, so that we are ready and alert whenever we are nearing this particular low. This is also the top end of the gap area of the huge gap which was created around here. But then again, that is something which we'll see when the price re comes and how it reacts around these levels. Now, on a daily time frame, we have got a follow through candle of the of Wednesday's candle, right? Now, Wednesday, as I told you, was a reversal candle, kind of a reversal candle in terms of price action points. Why? Simple price action. The low was higher than previous candle's low. The high was higher than previous candle's high. We got a closing above the high of the previous candle. Same with today's candle. But for today, we'll take into reference Wednesday's candle. The low is higher than Wednesday's low. The high is higher than Wednesday's high, and we have also got a closing maybe towards the end of the day, but on a daily time frame, we have got a closing above Wednesday's high, right? So we have actually also gotten a follow through around here, and that is why I had said that why my bias was on the long side. Now, I had received a comment again with regards to the fib levels on daily time frame. Of course, these are something which I had in mind, but then I was not expecting the markets to reach these levels today. That is the reason I did not cover it in the last video. So, Uday, this is for you. Thank you for still pointing it out, right? So this is the one way 8 9 days of fall, and this is the retracement that we are getting into. We'll mark this zone as a red colored zone. We might face some resistances around here, right? Plus, on a daily time frame, like I told you guys, this is even if we are biased on that on for trades on the long side, but on an intraday basis, right? For our bias to completely turn into positive, we need some pullbacks in the market. This low should be protected, and then we create a W on a daily time frame, and that is when we decide to trade or look for trades on the long side. We can also look for positional trades somewhere, but then not using option buying, strictly against holding any trades for a long period of time in option buying. But anybody who is into option selling can sell puts around here and can ride the entire trend, right? You can sell monthly puts. So yeah. Again, on the 75 minutes time frame, like I told you guys, I have showed this example to you a couple of times about how the change in structure is very, very clearly evident in on a 75 minutes time frame. Now, around here, we were in a clear lower high, lower low structure. Around here, we formed a base. Now we are in a clear higher high, higher low structure. For Monday, the trade plan will again be extremely simple. This is where we plan to go long. For any long entries that we are entering around here, please make sure to observe the price action very, very clearly around here. Now, this is a good resistance, should act as a very good resistance because it's a daily time frame level. But then again, we need the prices to confirm. So let the markets commit to you before you actually commit to the market. So we'll observe the price action very clearly around in case if we are in a long entry. Say for example, prices come and reach around this level, maybe not on Monday, on Tuesday, maybe we give another small bodied candle on Monday, or maybe we are again sideways on Monday, but then Tuesday, whenever we reach these levels, right? If we find any negative price action around these levels, we can take a trade on the short side. It will be a good trade, right? These are daily levels, and you are trading it on a 5 minutes time frame. So you will be getting a very good trade around here as well. Now, for any trade again on the short side, say for example, what if we open with a gap down? I will not be taking a lot of swings, but this simple swing is something which I will take into the last up move which came in. Why am I taking this particular swing? Because on the 75 minutes time frame, right, which is a higher level time frame than 15 minutes, this is a very, very valid and last swing which has been formed. So on this particular swing as well, we will be marking out. Uh, Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, around here again, if we open with a gap down, we reach these levels. Around here, we see any buying activity, any price action formation which is biased towards the long side, we go long. Below this, we will look for a trade on the short side, right? Needless to say, above this, we are, of course, long, not looking at these levels on Monday until unless Mr. Trump or any geopolitical event triggers a huge buying in the Indian markets. But then again, above these levels, we are long. So just wanted to put it out there. So yeah, that wraps up my analysis for Monday. Remember, the goal is not to predict every single move, but to stay prepared and trade with discipline. If this video helped you frame your plan, don't forget to like the video, share it with your trading friends, and subscribe to the channel. And do leave a comment with your views on Monday's market. I would love to hear them. Until next time, trade safe, stay disciplined, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers, guys.